Hello everyone, this is Najmeddin Scorpion. Today I'm going to talk about the Triumph Rocket 3. But before I start talking about the bike, I've always been into bikes. I've got my Boulevard 2014 with ape hangers. I've got my ultra classic Harley-Davidson. I've also got my Aprilia RSV 1000. I just sold that yesterday actually. And it's funny, apparently Triumph has been building bikes a year before Harley-Davidson, so they're pretty old in the market, but not very famous in Dubai. However, this is how the story happened. So I went to buy a battery for my RSV 1000, and I called Biker and Bike, and I'm like, you know, I need a battery for my Aprilia, blah blah blah. They're being a bit sloppy, so I decided to go to, you know, Aprilia and pick it up myself. And I thought, you know, let me go and take a look and see. Maybe they've got new Aprilia bikes or, you know, whatever. I meet this really nice gentleman at Triumph, and then I'm shocked to see this bike. It looks so gangster. It looks beautiful, beautiful looking bike. And he says, why don't you take it for a couple of days? And he actually lent it to me for a couple of days. You know, I've got a good reputation with bikers here. You know, I've owned so many bikes, and 3 bikes at the moment. So they said, you know, why not pick it up and give it a test drive. So I thought I'll make this video and tell the people of Dubai about it a little bit. See, this is a very unique looking bike. It's got a lot of power in it, and that's because it's a 3-cylinder, not a 2-cylinder, and it's because it's 2,300 cc. Now that's crazy. I mean, I've got the Boulevard is 1,800 cc's. You know what? This thing goes 0 to 100 in about 3.3 seconds, 3.2 seconds. You can actually watch videos on YouTube of a guy doing a wheelie, picking up a heavy bike. This is like a 367 kilograms bike. It's a heavy bike, but still, it looks so beautiful, and it still drives heaps better than it actually looks. It actually sounds like a Ferrari. It's got a very unique sound to it, not the Harley type. The thing about this bike is you don't know exactly what you're riding once you get on it. The first time you sit on this bike and you ride it, it's a bit confusing. It feels like you're on a Ducati. It's so fast, or a Daytona, but then, you know, you're on a cruiser. But then once again, if you actually give it a lot of power, you could do a wheelie on a big heavy bike. So actually, it's got a lot of good things about it. You never have trouble, you know, overtaking another car because it's got so much power in it. The torque is ridiculously high. Now the downfalls about this bike is it's a bit bulky. So, you know, in between traffic, you've really got to be careful. It's a bit too long. It's a bit heavy, so if you're speeding, the brakes are fine, but it just slows down a little bit, you know, slower than other bikes would. So on my Boulevard, I'd slow down a lot faster than on this. On the Harley-Davidson, though, it's quite a stable bike, but it's not as fast as this bike, so I could slow down a bit better on the Harley-Davidson, even though it's a heavier bike. But still, this bike, it's just got so much torque and so much power that it's just ridiculously insane. I'm gonna turn it on the bike and see if you could just hear the sound of the engine. Now you see, those are stock bikes, so it's not very loud. However, you could get that done, but I wouldn't recommend you get that done because it's just got a very unique sound to it. Gorgeous bike, gorgeous looking bike, sounds beautiful on the highway, and it takes off beautiful. Triumph 2015, they're also making a great payment plan. You can actually go pick up the bike and like start paying 6 months later with some interest. You put a down payment of maybe 10 to 20% or something ridiculous like that. They're making it really easier to pick up the bike. And it's a 2015. Obviously, you can see the 3 cylinders. You can come around here and take a look. Look at those massive pipes in the back. Just a gorgeous looking bike. It's a head turner. The way they've designed it, the fat tire, even though it's a very heavy bike, the second you sit on it, it's very comfortable and easy. You feel like it's a bit slippery floor, but still it's not that heavy actually to maneuver, and you know, it feels pretty comfortable actually. Gorgeous bike. So I'm just going to take off real quick, drive over there and drive back to you. The handling is just gorgeous, the way they've done the handling. I mean, you could actually go on your furthest left, that you can actually hit the pipes on the ground. That's how far you can tilt the bike to your left or to your right when you're speeding on the highway. I was speeding on the highway yesterday giving it a test, so I went up to speed like 180, and there was this big curve, and it was just so smooth. So no matter how heavy the bike is, it still feels like you got full easy control. I'm grabbing it with my fingers here. So I would strongly recommend you pick up this bike if you like power, speed. I mean, the way this bike goes in between cars on the highway is just beautiful. So you don't understand. It's like sitting in an 8-cylinder car, and once you give a full throttle, then the 8-cylinder starts taking off. On this is like, it's not a 2-cylinder, it's a 3-cylinder, so you're kind of like confused where you are at the moment. Are you on a 2-cylinder, are you on a 4-cylinder? And it's just in between. I mean, literally, you could just put the gear on 3rd gear, and you can take off on the bike, and that's all you need. So it's a 5-speed gear, not a 6, and you don't need a 6 obviously, because you know the way this bike drives, the amount of torque on it, you really don't need a 6th gear. Right, so the best thing would be is for you guys to go to Usea Motors, which is opposite the Rulo Hypermarket in Alberta area. Just go and book yourself a test drive, because if you like speed, if you like power, and if you just like to be this unique rider. I mean, you know, this is what I feel as a rider. This is my opinion, my personal opinion. It's not exactly you know, this is just my view on the bike. I would say go and you know, book yourself a test drive and try the bike. It's a gorgeous looking bike. It's got the speed, it's got the power, and it's got everything else you really need. All right, so see you guys later.